reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Justin.
And I'm your other host, Quincy.
I fixed the audio issue from the last week, so everyone's running good. I even did an audio check for today. We're safe. How you over there, Q? How you feeling?
I'm alive.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. Yeah, I'm also somewhat alive. I don't know what happened to my little weather thingy that was up here. It just disappeared like an hour ago, and I didn't realize it until just now. Huh. Oh well. But it is getting warm. It was cool today, but it is going to get hot soon.
Dude, I went for a walk last night, and I was like, about halfway through the walk, I was like, why the fuck didn't I bring a sweater? Like, this wind is killing me.
Yeah.
And so this morning when I woke up, I was like, ooh, it's kind of a nice day tonight.
I don't know where the gusts are even coming from that they're so strong. Like 50 mile an hour winds. Drinking anything special? Because I'm not.
No, just the Kirkland.
Yeah, I'm drinking water. It's different.
It's supposedly good for us. I don't know. They act like most of our body and the planet is made up of the stuff.
Yeah. We have to drink this stuff? Ugh. Fish pee in that!
Fish have sex in it.
Badoop. We, over at our email, received a Steam key for a very interesting little game that the developer calls Geometry Wars meets Vampire Survivors, Particulatics. And I played it for about an hour, and I might keep playing it. I'm having some real fun with it. It's got some banger of music, but yeah, I find it very difficult when I don't get a good roll, because that's the edge of roguelites, is you have to make a good build as you go through it. So thank you to the developer of this pretty dang good game.
Yeah, so we got this, and they wanted us to try it out in time for Particulix. But that's the game, sorry, that's the game. That's out June 6th on Steam. But they wanted us to try it before Bullet Fest on June 8th. So yeah. Thank you. I'm not going to put your name out there because I don't know if that information is public. But we appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll just call you Workshop Geek, because that's your developer name. But thank you. I have been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 6, and there is... My Twitter feed is either what story that's coming up later, or Forza Horizon memes. So I ain't mad. I ain't mad at all. But Quincy, you haven't played Forza Horizon 6. Have you heard of a gentleman called Bowie Knife 99?
I very much have, and I have watched the videos, and they are chef's kiss. Like, they better not fix that. If they fix that, that's the... No, they can't fix that.
They had mentioned they have no intention of fixing it. They just said, if you have a real problem with Bowie Knife 99, go back to average driver AI. So, but other companies have started making memes about this. Battlefield Twitter dropped one of these. Assassin's Creed, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, fucking Walmart Canada made a meme saying Bowie Knife 99 is banned from our stores. They a lot of companies really absorbed this Bowie Knife 99 and said this man is a terror. But I'm glad that we're now in a fixated purpose of creating memes to facilitate a one man, Bowie Knife 99, which I believe is a dev over at Turn 10. I'm not 100% on that. Some of them are people who work at Turn 10, and I don't know if Bowie Knife 99 is, but if it is, you're a dangerous man, and I worry about you.
I mean, to hear the stories, I mean, this is This is a threat.
This is a threat. I usually run you off the road, not the other way around, bud. Sorry to say. Badoop. I have also been playing, thank you, Quincy, 007 First Light. And I gotta say, GoldenEye 007 was the only 007 game I've maybe played a little bit of Nightfire? The weird
That
car one.
was PlayStation.
Okay. Well, I played a little bit of that one for a time, but this feels like a James Bond game. I have
So
zero complaints about it so far. Well, I have one complaint, but that's just me.
I will give a proper review the first chance I get to sit down and play it. I have not had the chance to play it, sadly. Which really sucks because I've been wanting to play this, and I have played. We'll go from GoldenEye on. I have played every James Bond game that's come out.
Ooh.
Prior to GoldenEye, like they released some like NES type ones or something like that. Maybe it was Super. I haven't played those ones, but yes, there was 2 that came out on the 64. There was Nightfire. No, Nightfire was PlayStation 2, not PlayStation 1. I'm remembering correctly now. From Russia with Love. There were some other ones in there that I don't remember the titles on. Then when they did the GoldenEye remake, and when they did Legends, and they did the Quantum of Solace game, yeah, I own most of them still too. I still have my original GoldenEye. I booted it up sometime last year and played it on the big screen. Still holds up. Played multiplayer. Rule still stands. No one's allowed to play Odd Job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no playing Odd Job. That is unfair. I remember yelling at people about that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been an excitement of mine for a bit now to play this, and the fact that I haven't been able to sit down and play it, like, why do I have to have a job? Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
I just realized I don't have the stream up. Let me fix that.
Oh.
The stream says Forza Horizon 6, bud.
I changed that. Oh, Streamlabs, you're starting to tick me off, buddy.
Like, the episode name doesn't, but the category is Forza Horizon 6. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. This video is either unavailable or not supported in this browser. Hold on, let me refresh Twitch. Maybe there's a Twitch problem.
There, I click just chatting and then update.
I'm too. It might be on my end.
No, it was when I hit the update. It was still that's weird, but I've been having fun with it. There's a few interesting cameos that have appeared in my line of sight, and I won't share them until Quincy is past a certain point or runs into them himself.
It still says Forza Horizon 6, but I do have the stream now.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go to fucking twitch.com and fucking hold on. Sorry, everybody.
He's about to burn a building to the ground.
I am. Oh, I found what you were talking about 2 seconds ago. Creator dashboard, stream manager, game. Where is the
game?
Edit stream info. There we go.
Mine.
JUTCHATTING. There we go. And done. It updated. I think. Yes, it updated. My stomach hurt.
One can hope. Yeah, it updated my end now.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize this now. Okay, but so far I'm loving it. There is one very small complaint, but I think it's just because that's not the main focus of this game, and I'll explain it when you start making your review. But
is it spoiler?
Not really. No.
I mean, you could tell me then.
Okay. The car driving is a little rough.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
That sucks.
Like, you tap on the brake, you can turn 90 degrees. You can spin on a dime. That being said,
real quick, I'm looking at the list. So I was wrong. I've not played everything that's come out since
GoldenEye.
Well, wait, hold on.
Oh,
when did GoldenEye come out? GoldenEye was 97. Okay, yeah. So I did GoldenEye,
Mhm.
I didn't do James Bond 007. That was the Game Boy one. I didn't do that one.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow Never Dies. The World
Mm.
Is Not Enough, which I did the N64 version originally, but eventually I did get the PlayStation version.
Okay.
I never owned 007 Racing, but I remember playing it. So someone I knew had to have had it. Then they did another World Is Not Enough for Game Boy. I didn't do that one. Agent Under Fire was PlayStation 2. I did that one.
Mhm.
Nightfire was PlayStation 2. I did that one. Everything or Nothing. I want to say I bought it. I don't know that I actually played it.
Mm-hmm.
They did something called GoldenEye Rogue Agent. I remember this being a thing. I didn't have it. So yeah, that's one that I didn't. From Russia with Love, yes. Still have it. Quantum of Solace, yes. GoldenEye 007, that's the remake with Daniel Craig, yes. Bloodstone, I have it. I have not actually sat down and played it. That was by Activision.
Oh, really?
007 Legends, and then there was a canceled Cypher game, it looks like, in 2023.
Yeah, that is
And now First Light.
correct.
Yeah, so I didn't I didn't play the ones in the 80s. Shaken But Not Stirred, James Bond 007, the two versions of A View to a Kill, Goldfinger, The Living Daylights, Live and Let Die, License to Kill, James Bond 007 Action Pack, The Spy Who Loved Me, James Bond The Stealth Affair, James Bond Jr., and James Bond 007 The Duel. I did not play any of those. Those were all 80s to early 90s.
Okay, when you said James Bond Jr., I'm like, wait, I played that one.
I remember it being a thing. I never played it.
It was very interesting, especially for its time. But First Light definitely uses a lot of the MGM Studios money, a lot of the IO Interactive attempting to be like, hey, can we use this? Hey, can we use this? Hey, can we use this? Uh, Hello, happy Wednesday. Um, and there's a lot of good cars, like good looking cars in this, and they definitely had the MGM money. They definitely did. That being said, there was what was this, 500 units of a.
Oh, I take it back. Sorry, I did play Cypher. That was the mobile game. I did play it. It was kind of interesting. It was
Oh,
on Apple Arcade, so I played it a little bit. I never finished it.
hmm. You sent me a video of this saying, "God dang it, I could have had the golden gun from 007."
Yeah.
Uh, oh man, I when looking at this, the man with the golden gun was probably up there in my top 5. I wouldn't put it as my number 1, but it was a good one. It was a fine one. Moonraker is up there too.
Moonraker is one of my lower ones because I'm like James Bond in space. It's not even what the book's about.
I like its goofiness, to be fair, but it looks just like how bricky the golden gun actually is. And it's got the little First Light card. It came with a steel book that you can put the game inside if you happen to get the physical copy. But it comes with a digital code, which ticked both Quincy and I off. Which
You're gonna give me a steelbook to hold a card with a digital code. Like,
I think
just be a disc, guys.
I don't know. It's 60 gigabytes on console, 80 gigabytes on PC.
Yeah,
I think we are now in a day and age where a double layered disc is fine. A double layered disc should be fine. I would have
they fit fucking Cyberpunk on a disc. I have it.
yeah. I don't
Two
know.
actually. I think it was 2 discs.
I think the
Um,
other thing is, what if you had a digital console?
then don't buy physical things. That's on you for buying a digital console.
Fair enough.
Or make it a thing when you're ordering it. You tell them whether or not you need whether or not you want a disc.
True. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, a discless.
My second complaint about this is that I do believe that doesn't come out. The gun. I'm pretty sure you can't remove it from that. It just sits in there.
I mean, it's a nice little display piece, but
I want to look like Christopher Lee. I want to go stand on the beach in a white shirt and hold the gun.
I think that's illegal, Quincy.
It's not a real gun.
It looks like a real gun.
It looks like a pen and a Swiss Army knife.
It looks like a weird manufacture of like a giant lighter. I don't know what the fuck this thing here is as the grip. The trigger looks like a sewing machine needle, and then a pen just kind of jammed in there. Like, I don't know who made this,
Because
but
I do believe that was the thing in the movie. I haven't watched that movie in so long, but I feel like that was the thing in the movie is that like it could be hidden as like regular items and then they all get put together.
Oh, then that
But
makes a
I
lot more
honestly
sense.
don't remember. I could be completely wrong and just completely making that up.
But I entered a giveaway to hopefully win one of these, and if I do win it, I will throw it at you.
Please don't. It's gonna hurt.
Well, too bad.
It's a one-hit kill.
You're correct, and there's 5 bullets in that thing, so badoop. Heading over to the good old Humble Bundle, just one bundle for today. Infinite Dread Horror Comics by Oni Press. $18 gets 23 pretty meaty books featuring Blink, the Calavera PI, which is like a skeleton detective. Cemetery Kids Don't Die, Volume 1, and I believe that is the only one that it comes with, is just Volume 1, which is a bit of a bummer, because that one was one of the ones that I got a sneak peek of a while back. Dwellings, High Strangeness, The Cursed Hermit, a really cool-looking cover of Lamentation. It took Luke overworked and underpaid. Looks like a nice little monster hunting manga. Meat Eaters, which has a very simple cover. Night People, I guess a zombie love story, just from the cover. Rogue Planet, which I really love that cover. And then Vane, which looks to be a vampire-ish woman swimming in a pool of red. Hard to know if it's blood. But all these covers are super neat looking. And the charity that it helps out is Bink. We talked about Bink a bunch of times. The foundation is the only 501c3 in the country dedicated exclusively to strengthening the book industry by supporting the people who work in bookstores and comic shops. Since its inception, Bink has provided more than $7 million in financial assistance and scholarships to more than 7,800 families. Support for the foundation's programs and services come from all sectors of the book industry. Imagined and built by booksellers, Bink proudly continues to be their safety net. This one's a pretty cool one. I kind of wanted to read Calavera PI, but doop.
This one looks kind of fun.
It hurts me to say this, but Destiny is finally dying. Not in the way you think, but it is getting its final update June 9th. Everything that is coming with the June 9th update is going to be free. There will be no payment for it. For any newcomer, new lights, they're saying, hey, everybody who's coming back, everybody is welcome to enjoy moments of triumph. And thank you to Blueberry GG for giving this very concise post of what is going to be there on June 9th. This is a pretty meaty update that we should have gotten back in March. But that being aside, that taking a huge step to the left, we are getting a lot of stuff for people who still want to enjoy what's already around, or some of the new stuff that they're bringing in to the old stuff, such as tiers, set bonuses, and new perks with every dungeon and raid, a weekly rotation so you can get better gear. All gear will be upgraded, including your exotics. If you have a bunch of tier 2 exotics, good news, those are going to get immediately bumped up to 5th tier, so everything will go from its strange sub 60 to having 70 plus points allocated to it. The revamped difficulty system, where people are like, this one's way too hard, this one's way too easy, or there's no sense of balance. Good news, they overhauled balance. One more exotic hand cannon is going to be joining the rewards pass, along with a bunch of cosmetics, armor ornament sets, ghost shaders, and other things. There will be a new vendor at the tower called the Monument of Triumph vendor, which will be doing Bright Dust stuff, as well as Bright Ingram focusing for those earning Bright Ingrams, which can be granted, I think, through purple bounties that you will automatically load every 10 regular bounties. Bright Dust stuff, instead of going every week, will now be daily, so you can check the shop every single day for some cool stuff. They did, I believe, retcon the fact that they said, hey, anything that's in the shop may not appear. They retconned all that and said, be surprised with all the cool stuff we're going to be throwing into the Bright Dust shop. June 9th will also be for PlayStation. PlayStation Plus, all of the Legacy Collection will be available. So if you happen to be on PlayStation and want to hop into all the old stuff for Destiny, it will be available then. Sparrow Racing League. I got very frustrated when I read that they were bringing the Sparrow Racing League into Destiny 2 on its literal deathbed update, but I digress. I am happy that they're still bringing it to Destiny 2. I'll probably do a couple races, but I don't know how long past June 9th I'll be sticking it out with Destiny, considering... and also there's going to be some new aspects, new melees, some new grenades for everybody. I'm like, okay, they're still throwing some new stuff out. But that being said, a lot of news articles have been floating around about the layoffs that has been happening at Bungie, and how a few hashtags have popped up. I'm not going to say a couple of them because they're very against Twitch TOS, but it does involve harming an individual. A lot of people don't like this person.
Promoting that, we're just saying that it's a thing people are saying.
It is a thing people are saying. That being said, again, Sony is really wanting to double down and shove Bungie to try and sell Marathon. They are trying their hardest to push Marathon as the way to go for Bungie. Like, Bungie has already spent $744 million promoting and pushing Marathon.
I wonder how many cars there are in Marathon.
I wonder. Might be around 10 to 12, and they might be really fucking expensive to make. But if you can read between our lines, we appreciate you. If you can't, pop on Twitter. Like, I would say
I don't know that I would ever recommend that to anybody.
Yeah. But 4 out of 5 of my Twitter posts, like, I clicked into one, and immediately my entire feed has been hashtag we want Destiny 3, or please Sony get Destiny 3, or something of the equivalent. And there's been a lot of pretty loud vocal cry. That being said, a third time, Change.org, somebody put up a fucking petition towards Sony to develop Destiny 3. Over 280,000... Actually, I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to see how many it is right now. 278,949 verified signatures, me included. Because I love Destiny. It's a good game. I just wish that they would stop dropping the fucking ball.
If I have learned anything as a Spider-Man fan, Sony won't listen.
Oh, God, you just hit me in the kidney with that one. Yeah.
Like Sean reached out to me today. He's like, "You watching Spider-Man Noir?" I'm like, "I don't know that I trust it, man."
I believe I caught a glance at what IGN said about it. They gave it an 8, but then again, I don't know how much of that is a...
IGN also gave Mouse PI crap for being exactly what they said it was going to be.
They did a reevaluation with someone who actually enjoys that kind of stuff, and they gave it a 7. So, but that, you know, I'm reading all of... I've been reading all of their comments and looking at some of the testimonials, I guess, supporting testimonials of why they are supporting this. And most of them are just saying, whoa, I spent a couple years of my life being in this game, working with these people, listening to the great music that was made by people who got fired from this company. I don't want to see that happen again. Sony, if you honestly want to make money, stop pushing marathon. Some of them are being a little brunt of the elbow and being like, fuck marathon. And on the other side of that coin, there are a few Sony slash Bungie individuals saying, hey, you want to support the ideology that a Destiny 3 could happen, go and support Marathon. Buy Marathon. We're going to give you a free week, first week of June, go and play Marathon. And if you like it, buy it. And then we'll talk later on in our lives. We want to see finances go up. I am not an extractor shooter. I played during the server slam. I did not enjoy it.
Here's my thing, though. Sony, if you want to make money, Sony clearly doesn't want to, based off of the way they've handled so many projects, so many times across the board, whether it's video games, movies and television, home entertainment systems, whatever. It's a regular thing that I watch Sony do things that are complete opposite of what the consumers are telling them to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't get the criticism and go, oh, we fucked up, let's fix it. They sit there and go, no, we're right. Look at Maxis.
It's the kids who are wrong.
Yeah, look at Maxis. We full on lost that. And now Sims 4 is a free-to-play game they're just going to continue churning out DLCs for, and those DLCs ain't fucking cheap.
They're what, $20 a pop?
I think it varies.
Okay.
Where's my Steam? Because now I'm curious. Oh, wait. Is Sims 4 even on Steam, or is that one I have to go through EA for?
I think it's on... Yeah, I have it on Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah, so it should be. Yeah. Well, that was the other thing, is we're going to do Origin. Okay, nobody wants that.
Origin was a pain back when I had it installed. It's bad enough I have Ubisoft Connect, and that barely fucking works, but that's another struggle for another time. But I also restarted up on Division 2 just because I want to have something to fall back on in case this Destiny 2 last update doesn't work out.
So they have different bundles. So this bundle has the Growing Together expansion pack, the Wedding Stories game pack, and the Parenthood pack, all together for $59.97.
It's not terrible because you get clothing, you get pieces of furniture, and you get, I would assume, animals with the way some of them sounded. And pets are
no. It's about kids.
That's right. You can have
kids. It's your kids growing up with other Sims kids and having best friends and stuff like that.
The house caught fire. Don't know what happened.
Here we go. If you're buying things separate, the Masquerade Ball fashion is $6.99. The Masquerade Ball items to decorate, which is one of those balloon arches, a chandelier, and some sort of a balcony, I think, is $6.99. Yard Charm, which I don't know how many items these actually are past what is in the image, but Yard Charm is 3 items for $4.99. Wonderland Playroom is 3 items for $4.99. The Royalty and Legacy expansion is $40. $4.99, $4.99, $4.99, $6.99.
But it all adds up. Jesus Christ. If that one Sims Unlocker guy didn't get so fucked off by the fans, yo ho, I guess. But
yeah, the only thing that they currently have under discounts is the Masquerade Ball digital content. Which is combining the 3 different Masquerade Ball things together for $10. So you actually do save a lot of money with that. Or you can get that with the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack for a total of $44.79.
Oh.
More my point was, Sony shut down Maxis.
Yeah.
They buy companies, and eventually they buy companies, don't quite let the companies do, and there's a lot behind the Maxis story, but don't quite let the companies do the thing they're good at, and then shut those companies down for not making them enough money.
Yeah, I loathe Sony for this. But this is where I kind of want to draw my line in the sand. Would you like to hear my little idea? I think I may have actually
Sure.
ran it. I think I may have actually ran it by you. Sony sells Destiny or Bungie to Microsoft. Microsoft then has people from 343, Activision, and brings people back from the Bungie firing that has recently happened, and makes a triple collaboration to either bring Destiny 3 or uses what already exists to bring back both the Red War, Curse of Osiris, and future content. Because Activision was the ones behind the original Red War into Curse of Osiris before they split ways. So I would be probably curious to see if they could just redo that shit again. But if you're selling it to 343, they're the guys doing Halo right now. Their gunplay is pretty fucking good. I would love to see that in Destiny. I would also like to see a ping button, but that's a little too much to ask right now, considering the state of it.
Here's my thing. Everything I know about Sony, everything I've seen Sony do, there's no way in hell they sell Bungie. They will sooner shut Bungie down than let someone else have it. Now that they own it, they will keep it.
Hopefully Sony does something okay in the near future, because Sony is slowly starting to become a brand I do not want in my home. Like, I have my PS3, PS4 sitting in my little chest over there, but I have not busted them out. I have no reason to pop onto them. I have a bunch of games I would love to play on them. I have Resistance, Fallen Man I would like to go through again. I don't want to do it. Sony is making me not want to play anything.
Well, and and this is all before the new ownership takes over. And the new ownership, I am not expecting great things from. Sony's acquisitions. Let's see. Are these numbered? 10, so -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Give me just a second. -7, -8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, this is riveting.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, all
20,
content, good content.
21,
Well, while
22.
you're counting, I'll mention I was also streaming Forza a couple days ago.
I love that you said while I'm counting as I got to the end.
Oh, well, I streamed Forza a little bit ago, so every now and again I'll have enough energy and mind power and spoons to stream. And
I'm sorry, where do the spoons come into play?
It's one of those energy level things where if you have enough energy, you have a lot of spoons, and you dedicate spoons to tasks in a day. And if you have some spoons left over, you can spend them toward other tasks that you want to do yourself, such as streaming for me. You never heard of the spoon theory?
Spoon's like a utensil.
In a sense, yes.
Is this why Tommy Wiseau had spoons all over the set of the room?
Maybe, but no. I don't know, but no. I didn't know he had spoons all over the set.
There's a fucking spoon in a frame. There's a picture of a spoon that's framed on the set of that movie. When the people made the game mocking it, one of the goals is to collect all the spoons you can find.
Interesting.
So now this is real quick. So this is counting, Sony Music, Sony Entertainment, Sony Pictures. This is Sony as a whole, though. There's somewhere around 157 acquisitions.
Are they using any of them at this point?
That's just acquisitions. That's not stakes. That's not diversities. That's them going through and acquiring another company.
Okay.
Stakes run them another, 100 or so probably. Diversities, run them another like 20 or so. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, let me see if I can find how many game studios.
Yeah. Remember when I said they're doubling down on Marathon? PlayStation UK, literally the day after the announcement of the final update, I believe, Somebody call an ambulance, but not for triage. Hashtag marathon, and it's another one of their little trailers. Looks good. I actually really like the look of this fucking trailer. But marathon as a game, I do not want this. I'm not a extracto shooter. I am not. If there was a PvE mode, strictly PvE mode, I might hop into it. That sounds like a pretty good, gunplay simulator. But when it involves another person who's there just to steal my shit and be the most toxic of individuals, man,
the game that stole stuff is about stealing shit?
Yeah, kind of.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you run into a
GameSpot
class rook, they just steal everything.
Wow. So GameSpot did an article on this back in February of this year. This is every game studio Sony has bought since 2019. This is just since 2019. So this is the last 7 years. And 2026 isn't even over yet.
Gotcha. And thank you, GameSpot.
What's wrong with my brain? Yeah, thank you, GameSpot. Insomniac. Okay, they bought them, made them an exclusive thing instead of being allowed to make games from multiple companies. House Marquee. Nexus Software.
Okay.
House Marquee did Super Stardust, Alien Incident, The Reap, Supreme Snowboarding. Since 2013, House Marquee has released games that were primarily made for Sony consoles based on the success of House Marquee Returnal. Sony purchased the studio in 2021. The next game is Sorrows is slated for April this year, so it should have already come out.
It did, and it was pretty well received. Some people like it. Some
Nexus Software.
Okay, Nexus
Software. They were doing Tomb Raider reboot and Marvel's Avengers. Once Sony bought them, they did Horizon Zero Dawn. They helped with Marvel Spider-Man and Last of Us Part 2 remaster, and Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and more.
Okay.
Fire Sprite. Before they were purchased, they had already built a relationship with Sony. They had been doing stuff with Sony already, so they did run Sackboy Run and the Persistence.
Persistence.
Break can work. Yeah. Fabric Games. They're supposed to be doing the new Twisted Metal. Don't know what they did before the Sony purchase.
They're making a new Twisted Metal game?
Yeah, supposedly.
Huh.
They haven't released a new title, but they have not released a new title since they were purchased in 2021. But they worked on the canceled Twisted Metal live service game. It's because it was fucking live service, and nobody wants that.
Nobody wants it.
Yeah, they purchased the studio pretty quickly after buying another studio. Blue Point Games.
Okay, I know Blue Point.
They did God of War 1 and 2, Uncharted the Nathan Drake Collection, Shadows of the Colossus, Demon's Souls. They were bought in 2021, reportedly worked on a God of War live service game that was canceled, and subsequently Sony has announced the Blueprint will shut down March of 2026.
Wait, Blue Point is gone?
March 2026 would have been their 20th anniversary.
Sony! No!
They bought Valkyrie Entertainment. That was another 2021 purchase. You would know them for doing some of the God of War stuff, Infamous, and some Twisted Metal stuff. The studio has done over 100 games since they came out in 2002.
Okay.
So Sony purchased them in 2021, and the studio subsequently contributed to Concord, as unknown if Valkyrie is currently working on the game.
Sorry, I had to have a chuckle about that.
They also bought Haven Studios, which hadn't actually released a game yet. The studio was founded in 2021, and Sony purchased them in 2022. The current title is a live service game, Fairgrounds. The game was announced by Sony 2023 and has subsequently been sidelined by delays. Bungie, we all know the history on that. Neokoi was founded in 2020, purchased by Sony in 2022. The studio has been working on a live service mobile title before the game was canceled. Sony shut down the studio in 2024. They bought a studio 2 years into its existence just to shut it down 2 years later. And Firewalk Studios.
Oh my.
Only game was Concord, which began development in 2018. Sony purchased Firewalk 2023 and with an eye towards making Concord its next big live service title. However, players' dismissal response to the game led Sony to pull Concord from storefronts just 2 weeks after the release. Sony subsequently shut down Firewalk and laid off all the employees.
They didn't even want to try on Concord. And Bungie.
So that's 11 studios that they bought in the last 5 years, almost all of which were bought within the span of 1 to 2 years.
Do you think Sony is just rage baiting us into being like, "This is what you want? Is this what you want? Here, you can have it. But first you must beg."
I think Sony buys things to shelve them and shut them down so that there's no competition because they would rather make their crap. They have some gems. Don't get me wrong. The Spider-Man games are great. They have some gems. Yeah. But I think that they would rather just keep selling you these same games 6 times over and not actually having to make anything new and getting that $60, $70. But that's not going to work if there's other games out there that you'd rather buy. Yeah. How many times have they re-released The Last of Us? And I know there's people out there who are going to start yelling about Bethesda. Bethesda is a very small studio that got bought by Microsoft. Bethesda was a very small studio versus Sony. Sony has pushed to re-release The Last of Us multiple times while buying up other studios and shutting them down before they can make anything.
3 times, by the way. Each of them has been done 3 times.
So each of them has been done 3 times. So it's 2 games that have had 6 total releases.
Yes, with the last one being a collection of both.
Insomniac has worked. They continue to turn out good shit. Sony's letting them do their thing. Wolverine's probably going to be great.
Oh, yeah. But
Insomniac's always been a good studio, too, so there's that.
We should be seeing more of this on the 2nd for their State of Play, but my keen senses are already starting to think that the chat is going to be hashtag we want Destiny 3 and probably breaking the stream, because they've done this once before. They have broke a Sony State of Play stream once before. It was announcing something else back in the day. But yeah, people are very vocal when it comes to the State of Plays now.
I mean, kind of have to be. Let's see. Game companies. Is there a list? No. So studios. Here we go. So they've got 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 19. They have 19 open studios currently. And I don't even know that this is completely accurate.
Is this the one that was
Ben
from
Studio.
March?
No, I'm looking at the wiki.
Oh, you're doing wiki now?
The one from March is the thing I read before.
Gotcha.
So they're active studios according to Wikipedia: Ben Studio, Firespite, Guerrilla Games, Haven Studios, House Marquee, Insomniac Games, Malaysia Studio, Media Molecule, Naughty Dog, Nexus Software, Polyphony Digital, San Diego Studio, San Mateo Studio, Santa Monica Studio, Sucker Punch Productions, Team Azobi, Team LFG, Valkyrie Entertainment, and XDev.
I forgot that Sony had Guerrilla Games captive. Oh my god, my head hurts now.
Guerrilla Games was founded in 2000, Sony bought them in 2005, and Guerrilla Games has not released a game
in like 7 years.
2020, they helped with the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel.
Oh, that's right. They did. So 6 years. They haven't announced anything. Hopefully we see something during the State of Play, but I have zero hope for Sony. Like their last State of Play was actually pretty good, all things considered, but most of the games that they announced were multi-platform. So I can get them elsewhere.
Sorry, they technically did the Lego Adventures for Horizon, Lego Horizon Adventures in 2024. So that was technically the last.
I didn't even know they had a Lego game for the Horizon. I knew they had a Lego set, but I didn't know they had a Lego game. Interesting.
They're supposed to be working on 3 things right now: Horizon Hunter's Gathering, Horizon Steel Frontiers, and Untitled Horizon Forbidden West sequel.
Oh, neat.
All are TBA though, and considering the last game they released was 2024, it's been 2 years, and that was a Lego game. The last big game they released was 2022 with Forbidden West, because the only other thing they did was Horizon Call of the Mountain, which was a DLC, wasn't it?
Oh.
I don't remember. Well, Horizon Call of the Mountain was 2023, so.
Gotcha.
But that's Guerrilla Games. That's their active studios. They bought, in 2020, 2021, 2005, 2022, 2021, 2019. This one they were part of the founding of, so on and so forth. Down the list, right?
Yeah.
Former studios.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's not as big of a list as you think it is.
Okay.
But it's still kind of wild.
Okay, let's.
And the fate of all of these is closed except one. Japan Studio was reorganized within SIE, primarily the team Azobi. So that one in 2021 faced that fate. Every single other one of these is closed. Big Studios, founded 2001, acquired 2007, closed 2012. Blue Point Games, founded 2006, acquired 2021, closed 2026. Dark Outlaw Games, founded 2025, closed 2026. Evolution Studios, founded 1999, acquired 2007, closed 2016. Firewalk, founded 2018, acquired 2023, closed 2024. Guerrilla Campbridge, founded in 97, closed in 2017. Incognito Entertainment, founded in 99, acquired in 2002, closed in 2009. Japan Studios was founded in 2005, and then it went through that reorganization in 2021. London Studio, founded in 2002, closed in 2024. Manchester Studio, founded in 2015, closed in 2020. Nyan Koi, founded in 2020, acquired in 2022, closed in 2024. Pixelopus, or no, not Pixelopus, there we go. Founded in 2014, closed 2023. Studio Liverpool, founded in 84, acquired in 93, closed in 2012. Zip Interactive, founded in 95, acquired in 2006, closed in 2012.
God damn.
And that doesn't even actually mention some of the ones that other article mentioned. So, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's 14 closed studios right there, counting the one that was reorganized.
Oh, God.
The rest of these, Valkyrie Entertainment, they haven't released anything in years. The Guerrilla one we were just talking about, they haven't released anything in years.
Well, they helped out. They were doing like Heavenly Sword. They did Killzone 2, but they were supporting their father company.
Yeah, but does that mean you're just buying studios to make them give support to other studios?
That has, to be fair, that is a thing a lot of companies do. That, oh, you guys do a lot of good open hand work, but you guys don't have any like major ideas. Then you can help out, such as with Activision.
So enter into an active contract with them. Why buy them to have them sit on their hands half the time?
Sony's done and has money to spend, I guess. I don't know. It's Sony, man.
Yeah. I'm looking at this list, and I'm just like, I bet you of this like other, what was it, 20 or whatever, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. So they're 19. I see some of these closing within the next year to 2.
Okay.
I don't want to.
I don't want either. I would like for Bungie to keep going, just because, I thoroughly enjoy Destiny. As much as it's been up and down, content drought after content drought, and frustrating update after frustrating update, it has definitely had a lot more of rough patches. But that being said, if I were to hop into a strike right now and listen to the banter between us and whoever is being our handler, it feels good. I like that. That is a good feeling. I want more of that. We haven't had anything that has been claimed to be a Destiny killer, bless you, has not exactly been that
That's the
level.
same time you've said that when I'm not sneezing, so I'm not sure what's coming across.
Oh.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay. But I want at the end of the day, at any point in my life, I just want to be happy with what I'm going to be playing that night. I've been happy with
So
Forza, even though it's been a little buggy, but I've been happy with it.
to continue on this just real quick before we move on to something else. In the last 13 years, how many games has Naughty Dog released?
2, I think.
In the last 13 years, they released 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in the last 13 years. 6 of those are The Last of Us.
Oh,
It goes The Last of Us, The Last of Us Left Behind, which isn't even that's a DLC. The Last of Us
Okay.
Remastered, Uncharted 4, Thieves End, Uncharted The Lost of Us Legacy, The Last of Us Part 2, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, which is just a re-release of the previous games for the new console. The Last of Us Part 1 for the PlayStation 5. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered for the PlayStation 5. And those were also the Windows releases. This is the first time those games were on Windows.
that is one of the things where I'll be like, now you're playing good in the sandbox, but you need to be doing a little bit more. Is when they dropped the new God of War and God of War Ragnarok, Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotei is going to be popping out in PC soon. Those are the good decisions I'm happy to see Sony making, but like it's a little too late for that kind of like support. Uh, some vicious words from someone who supports Bungie hand over fist. Supports Bungie hands over fist. As to Cross, he streams a lot of Destiny content. He's not a fan of Marathon. He said it's not my kind of game. I like its aesthetic. I like how it is on Tau Ceti, and it kind of coincides with Destiny, but it's not my kind of game. And then when As Cross was reading like how the company was having layoffs, massive layoffs. I believe half of the crew now is with Bungie right now. And he says, and I quote, and this is his words, not mine. Marathon.
We're just reporting on what someone had to say.
Yes, so be aware it is a little mean. Marathon. If I have to fucking bury you myself to send that message, I shall. I will do everything I can to destroy you and piss on your corpse and light you on fire afterwards to send even the smallest of messages to Bungie leadership and Sony. And I'm like,
So like he mad.
yeah, I mean, this man was being paid by Bungie to do content creation during the Edge of Fate. He was giving out free keys for Edge of Fate to, promote. He was given some exclusive things to hand out to his Twitch streamer friends and also his chat. Like he was there for Bungie. And every patch, he would go over it with his chat and discuss it. Every single new map, every single new raid, every single new dungeon, he was there. None of my favorite of the content creators, but yeah. Oh, go ahead.
To be clear, we're not just doing this because we like to shit on Sony, because Microsoft also has a list of closed or consolidated companies. And I will gladly talk about that too. They've sold or spun off 5 different studios. They've closed several studios, but most of what they've closed have been things they've started. But they're not currently in the light for killing one of their biggest properties to push a property that doesn't have the numbers and has already been in a scandal for stealing art. And that's the difference where I'm coming from right now on this.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing is, I things should be said about Microsoft as well, about what they do over at Xbox. Because I mean, just real quick, we got Aces Games closed, Big Park consolidated, Carpet Games closed, Digital Anvil consolidated, Assemble Studios closed, FASA Studio closed.
Good Science Studio, consolidated. Hired Gun, consolidated. The Initiative, closed. Lionhead Studios closed, which I didn't realize that one closed. That sucks.
Yeah, that's why Peter Montague, I forget his last name, Molyneux, whatever, the creator of Fable and other bits, he is not going to be a part of the new Fable that should be coming out this year. I say with a deep squint because we still don't have I don't think we have a release date for the new Fable.
I don't know. I'll look in a second. Microsoft Game Studio Japan closed. Microsoft Studio Victoria closed. Press Play closed. Team Dakota consolidated. Xbox Entertainment Studios closed, and Xbox Live Productions consolidated. It's not just a Sony thing.
Gotcha.
The big difference is that a lot of these were not Xbox bought them or Microsoft bought them and then closed them within a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these they bought and they had for quite some time before they closed. Some of them they bought and they closed pretty quickly. A lot of them they started themselves and they just closed. They sold off Bungie, or they technically spun off. Bungie technically spun off from them. They didn't sell Bungie. Indie games they sold. Lift London was removed from Microsoft Games business in 2019. I don't know what that means. Twisted Pixel Games spun off, and Wingnut Interactive was sold.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Other than that, the other studios they have are still in business and making some games.
Gotcha. Okay, I mean, just long as, I mean, consolidated doesn't mean that they were fired. They were kind of moved into a better position, perhaps.
Well, I'm sure. And I'm sure that there's terminations within there, and even this list isn't 100% correct because I'm looking at the studios list that they own, and they don't have Bethesda on there.
Yeah,
they have Obsidian Entertainment, but they don't have Bethesda. They don't have Blizzard on this list. They don't have Activision. So this list isn't 100%. Right. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to point out, this isn't just we hate Sony and we want to shit on Sony. This is a reaction to something that Sony is actively doing, and I will have the same reaction when Xbox does it.
Can I shit on Sony?
I mean, we are shitting on them, but we're not shitting on them for no reason. It's not born out of just we hate them just to hate them.
Right.
It's not the it's cool to hate shit thing that the internet likes to do.
Fair. Yes. We have reasons. And also, Fable is set to drop in fall, but we may see one in the Xbox showcase that is coming up in the beginning of June.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Something that I kept away from you, Quincy, and I'm hoping you did not see this. After 12 years of this game's launch, it had 2 pretty big fucking DLCs. And both of those DLCs could have been games on their own. After 12 years, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Songs of the Past. I think CD Projekt Red gets bored, and they just want to make fucking DLCs for them.
Oh my god, there's a new DLC for The Witcher 3?
There is going to be a new DLC that is going to...
Holy shit!
That is going to be connecting Geralt's end of story ideology with how Ciri begins her story in Witcher 4. So it's going to be passing of the blade, lack of better words. But we don't get any major story bits of Ciri. They said very distinctly Ciri's story is going to be in, I think it's 4.
Is it Ciri? I thought it was Suri.
I see Ciri because when Geralt yells for Ciri, I heard that, so that's kind of what I work with.
Okay, well, we'll go with what Geralt says.
Okay, but they said that this is going to be a brand new area south of, I forget the fucking name of the area, but it is also a place where Geralt has a lot of skeletons in a very burned down closet. I'm excited. I very unexpected from CD Projekt Red that is like, hey, we're working on an anime, another Cyberpunk game, and Witcher 4, but we're going to spend some time and just randomly pop out with the Witcher 3 DLC that hasn't been around for 12 years. From the last DLC, 10 years. 2016 was the last DLC, Heart of Stone.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
When and how much?
unknown, and potentially $30.
30 is a little steep.
It's a little steep, but then again, they boast 30 plus hours of gameplay. So,
Well, that's good.
$1 an hour, not terrible, but that's
Yeah.
also if you're max level and all that, and you're able to get combat done quick. I will do more research when more words come out, but they just announced it, and hopefully we see some more from it. I'm hoping to see a fucking trailer during one of the many things that are going to be popping up, because we have 4 showcases that are going to be in the first week of, well, mostly the first week of June alone. Ba-doop. Last but not least for the gaming, no, second to last thing for the gaming stuff. Very unexpectedly, they decided to announce Unreal Engine 6 has been announced, with Rocket League being the first actual licensed game to be released with it. There was a small mumble across a couple places that were saying, from what we have heard, it is going to play nice with DirectX 12 and DirectX 13, so it'll run very smooth, quote unquote, smooth as ice. And I don't know, man.
Smooth as ice.
Yeah, that's what I was curious. Like, I don't know why they said that in particular, but they put it in quotes. So I'm just quoting what I saw in a small article about it. Aside from that, it looks pretty good. It doesn't have all the jagged edges that the FSAA type things in current games have an issue with. So this seems to probably use a better form of like jagged edge locking. Here, I'll play the little trailer. But Rocket League is their first game. I get, as that's a tech demo, and also the physics. It's also the physics engine that goes along with it. But
my thing on Rocket League is like it's not. There's so little to Rocket League that it's like, what is this going to show us about the new engine?
Probably not a lot, but seeing that Unreal logo pop up for the first time in since Unreal 3, made me go, who? You is there going to be a new Unreal tournament game? I mean, the last couple of Unreal tournaments have been kind of, but it would actually make me go back to playing deathmatch game modes. Like, I would love to see another Unreal tournament game pop out in 2027-ish, maybe, perhaps. I don't know. But that being said on that, I'm here for Unreal Engine 6 if it's here to play nice, better than Unreal Engine 5 that is so infuriating to run things on, apparently. Ugh. Last thing on the gamer docket, Badoop. An unexpected thing happened at Combo Breaker, a FGC tournament that came over last weekend. It was a long weekend. And near the last day for the grand finals, they showcased, said, hey, we have our first 3 characters of the last, for season 4. Here's the guest character. And it immediately shows some manga shots of Yojiro Hanma, Baki Hanma's father, the man with the devil on his back. I was like, holy shit, what a pull. But then I was like, does that mean Baki might be popping in? But to those who don't know what Baki is, it is on Netflix. It is a wild ride of a martial arts anime. I recommend it. It's a fun watch if you like martial arts in anime. But
It kind of looks terrifying.
he is the strongest beast on Earth, and he is undefeatable in most of his combats. And in the manga, I have a couple issues of the manga over there, but in the manga, I really enjoy his character building, because he's like, I'm not a bad father. I just really want my son to be my successor. If he really wants to be the strongest, he's gonna have to kick my ass. I don't want to raise no chump kid. That's just how it's gonna be. Sorry, Baki. And then Baki's like, okay, I'll take you up on that, and winds up going to prison to fight a very large half boxer, half wrestler style man named Biscuits Olivia. And it just kind of goes into a almost JoJo's Bizarre Adventure string. But seeing Yojiro Hanma in Tekken made me go, I might pick up the fight stick again. But I'm a little flat on cash to be purchasing anything, but this one almost would get me. It's any other gaming things you got, Q?
I don't think so.
All right, then it's time for shoe news. Heading over to Nike and Lego. Once again, not necessarily looking like a Lego shoe and more like a Minecraft shoe. This green and black, really interesting child shoe definitely looks more Minecraft, grass
This
block.
is giving creeper total.
Oh, creeper, a little creeperish.
Well, yeah, no, I can see the grass. I can see the grass. Grass block. What the fuck is wrong with my words?
I've been slurring too. I don't know, man. There's something.
Listen,
in the air
man, I
tonight.
can't be stroking out. I got stuff to do still.
Bames
Come for
John's
me,
having
like,
a
next
strong
week.
collabondulance.
Called the bondulance.
But $162 for kids' shoes that are Lego themed. Nah. But these will be available in the middle of June. Badoop. Heading back over to the Sega shop, we just talked about these guys last week, but they announced another pair of shoes, Shadow the Hedgehog branded shoes, which look like some very familiar Chucks, and they are hand done in. They are ordered to, I believe they're made to order item, $75, and these look a little bit on the same level as the other shoes that we talked about, the nice little graffiti ones. But cool. I got nothing really much to say about him. If you're a huge fan of Shadow the Hedgehog, there you go. $75 ain't too bad for custom made shoes. But
Just as long as I don't have to do lore accuracy things to wear them.
Quincy, they're carbs. I'll wait for the stream to catch up while I take a big old drink. They're carbs.
Oh my god.
Deliciosis.
Why do you do this to me?
Because they make them.
I'm a very sick man. I don't need to go through this.
So what I'm showing Quincy is a $55 classic freshwater fish.
$55?
Yeah, $55 for a classic freshwater fish clog, where it showcases a bass, a carp, some other types of, I believe that's a catfish on the side, but a whole bunch of fish pasted over a croc clog. That's all. That's all I really wanted to have for Crocs, just to piss Quincy off. Time to get into the entertainment side of things. Two things are going to be coming out in the near future. First one being the second trailer of X-Men 97 Season 2 popped out, and there's a lot of really cool references, but it seems to be leaning toward the Days of Future Past type of story, and I don't want to go through that again, to be honest. But I am going to watch it. I am probably going to enjoy it. That's all I can really say about it. It is coming out July 1st. Yum. And next thing that's also going to be coming out next Wednesday, we are getting Season 4 of The Legend of Vox Machina. I really liked how they did Mighty Nine, and with the sneak peek that they showed of Season 4, I'm a huge fucking nerd. I'm gonna probably watch the whole season.
We know.
Yeah, okay. Last week, I talked about the sneak peek of the Final Fight Mike Hagar 1/12 scale action figure, and I said, and I quote, I want him to have his pipe. And lo and behold, he does have his pipe. It's pretty damn fine articulation for a large action figure of his size. Can you believe this guy becomes the mayor of Metro City? But it has a lot of really cool posing things that definitely fit Mr. Mike Hagar, or Mayor Hagar, to you. And he obviously can do his disastrous lariat. And even when you happen to lose during Mike Hagar, it even has a posable thing where you can tie a little tiny chain around him and put a stick of dynamite and have him doing the attempting to blow it out as the countdown goes down. I actually found that to be a really fun pose. $83 for this figure, but it also includes that tariff surcharge for Storm Collectibles because they are, I believe, outsourced product to I think China, but I'm not 100% on that. But it includes all the surcharges, and I believe anything above $80 is free shipping. Oh no, $6 flat shipping rate. That's right. So $89 to get this really nice figure. Not bad. Speaking of Capcom, 2 more Final Fight figures are joining that lineup, as well as 2 very uncommon games from Capcom. Captain Commando. First, the Final Fight ones, you can get Sodom, a interesting samurai that wanted to push the Mad Gear Gang out and take over, while also one of the good guys, Guy, is also joining in his fancy orange gi. The Captain Commando ones is both the hero and the villain, Captain Commando, and Carol, a ninja that has interesting tuning fork style resonation weapons.
I can guess which one's gonna sell out on the pre-orders first.
Actually, Captain Commando comes with a lot of really cool pose gear. But yeah, I also concur. Carol might sell out before Commando does. Or if you want to make a pretty good diorama between the two, they are hero villain. Let me see. Did they pose them together in that one? Yeah, they did. Yeah, on the other one, Captain Commando is standing over the fallen Carol. So it's like, yeah, they're wanting to make sure that you get them both at the same time if you want. However, the release date for these, all of them, is going to be February of 2027. So these are pre-orders. Badoop. I said badoop. There we go. Heading over to the Entertainment Earth side of things, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Deluxe 1 12th Collective Box Set. This is their second time doing this, but god dang, do these look good. These look fan-fucking-tastic. They are the original.
I do like these.
They are the original Eastman style ones. I said the wrong ones during the pre-roll. And they come with a lot of different faces, gear, throwing knives. Like, there is a lot of different poses that you can have them in. They have each of their own stands with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles manhole cover. Hands galore, cool spinny nunchucks, sais, katanas, bow stabs. I forget what the heck these ones are called. Tonfas. And a bunch of very interesting other weapons that you don't really see in the newer stuff. I'm actually very happy that this exists. The only downside is the price tag. $350. But it comes with free shipping, so...
I mean, it needs to at that price.
Wait a minute, does it come with Shredder? Or Splinter and Shredder? Both of them? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just the 4 turtles. Yeah, it's just the 4 turtles. Okay. But even still, there is a deluxe version of Shredder and Splinter and a few Foot Ninja that look like the original that I really enjoy. Not the weird hooded ones.
Fun fact, they only land one hit on Shredder in the original movie.
Oh, that's right. And then the second one, they didn't even throw a punch at Super Shredder, but I digress. Did you know it was Kevin Nash in that suit?
What was that?
It was Kevin Nash in that Super Shredder suit.
Oh yeah, Shredder. He went on a WCW wearing it too to promote the movie.
Oh, that one I didn't know. Still sticking with Entertainment Earth, the Playmates, the pretty okay figure makers, are doing an interesting collaboration between the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and G.I. Joe. Leonardo with Snake Eyes, Raphael with the Roadblock, Mikey with Shipwreck, Donnie with Dial Tone, which is a very underrated G.I. Joe. A really cool collab with Shredder and Cobra Commander. My favorite, the Krang and Destro, which I kind of like how that one looked. Bebop and Ripper and Rocksteady and Buzzer, I don't know, they just kind of look the same to me. And then another underrated one, Slash, looks like Storm. I vaguely remember early cartoon of Slash, and then it's just kind of very uncommon. But at least they got his weird bulgy eye that he had. There is also other vehicles where April O'Neil looks like all weather, and I don't think the copter comes with anything, but it's a GI Joe copter but painted turtle scheme. But then there's another interesting collaboration that is familiar but not in Funko form: Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Godzilla. Another one is Godzilla and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Like, these, they like mashing these up, but these look pretty dang good as far as original Power Rangers are concerned. They have their nice little golden belt buckles. And,
Dude, I had a set of like basically the rainbow fucking run of Power Rangers. It was from like the dollar store. It was like they were the basic costumes. They came with weapons, but I had this set of like each of the colors of Power Rangers, and I played with those things until they completely, and I mean completely, fell apart.
oh mean. But they've
I
also
loved
done.
those some Power Ranger toys.
I don't know. I had a lot of Lego. Lego was my go-to thing. I never had.
Oh, I had a lot of Lego too. Yeah.
I maybe had one GI Joe, I think. But these are.
I had the little GI Joes, not the big ones.
I had one big one with the like rough clothing. I think it was Shipwreck. But all of these only $19 for each of these figures, and then it goes up in cost for the vehicles. $45 for the April O'Neil and the Shell Striker vehicle, and the GI Joe helicopter is $51. Sorry, I was looking over at another chat, so I had to break away for a moment. Now it's time to get to the part. Now it's time to get to the part that is probably going to take a moment, but I'm going to speed through them. There will be some things that I'm kind of excited for, some things that will disgust both me and Quincy because it disgusted me when I pulled them up. I did tell you pre-stream, don't go on Snackulator, which thank you Snackulator for having most of these news. Let's get started. Firstly, let's get some good news out of the way. Tomorrow, the May 28th, is going to be National Hamburger Day. Be sure to hop into any of your apps for a local fast food place, and you may be able to see a really good deal for this monumentous national holiday.
Dude, that Whataburger image looks anemic.
A little bit. Like all the other burgers are like leaning off of the patty or off the bun, and then you look at Whataburger and I'm like, where's the rest of
The color's off on the lettuce, the color's off on the burger, the color's off on the meat.
It looks a little sun-dried. But then you have Arby's up in the top right corner and you can keep it. I'm sorry, I have a distinctive hate for Arby's, and
the meat.
I mean, they had the meat, but now it's weird runoff.
Bot in the chat.
I sniped them. Thank you, Streamlabs, for having the availability for me to be able to do that with just a single click. Badoo. All right, here's the cool stuff. Bisquick Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You can make pancakes while also having a distinct flavor of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm here for all of the recipes on the back, including the pancakes, frosted cookies, and even Cinnamon Toast Crunch bread. And I'm like, ooh, bread. I like.
You know, I don't get pancakes very often because they're so filling, and I'm already not like the biggest person for eating in the morning. It's one of my worst, one of the worst things about me when it comes to like taking care of myself. I would want to try this, but I'd probably only make myself like one pancake.
I would probably do a stack of 3, but it would probably be a lot of sugar.
I can't do that. My body just can't handle that dense, that heavy of breakfast.
All right, next up on the deck. Smucker's, the jam, jelly, and preservatives company, is going to be coming out with truffles, starting off with caramel brownie truffles. My fat ass would eat those. Raspberry Delight truffles, which is dark chocolate with a raspberry jelly filling. My fat ass would eat those. Fudge cake truffles, a chocolate fudge filling. My fat ass would eat those. And then last but not least, strawberry cheesecake truffles. Guess what?
Your fat ass would eat this.
My fat ass would eat those.
It's an interesting direction for Smuckers to go.
Yeah. This is also brought to us by the Sweets and Snacks Expo that was over 3 days ago, 3 days ago. But there was a lot announced at that I'm here for, but some things in a minute.
I don't like how high pitched. I don't like how high pitched you went.
Well, as I said, I'm getting the good stuff out of the way. A part of that, there was Hubba Bubba flavored water, such as the strawberry watermelon,
Okay.
tangy tropical, blue raspberry, and original outrageous bubble. I would like to try at least one of them. It's low in sugar, 10 grams of carbs. I can't see what that says. Hang on, let me go back one. Let me see what it says in the corner there. 10 grams per bottle? Oh, 10 grams of sugar. Oh, well, that's not terrible. That's actually kind of nice. But I would like to try them. I'll give them a shot. Now we're getting into the weird. Actually, barter me 2 seconds. I have to use the restroom pretty bad.
I'm terrified. I'm terrified of the weird section. Oh my god, it just popped up on my screen. Oh my god. And he's not even here. I just have to sit here and stare at this. Y'all don't understand. I no longer have control of things. This is streamed directly to me. I can't even move the... For everybody listening, it is Fruity Pebble Peeps. I fucking hate Fruity Pebbles. They're disgusting. It's one of the worst cereals. I don't understand how they still exist. I don't understand why they keep getting put into everything. The frickin' Fruity Pebble breakfast bars and all the other crap they've done with them, the pancakes and waffles. Next thing you know, they're gonna make Fruity Pebble milk. Ugh. This is horrible. Also, what the hell happened to Peeps being for Easter? Why is this being announced now? We already passed Easter. Every day, we become further and further of a terrible society. People out there sitting there going, "This is just Fruity Pebble Peeps, man. You're overreacting." He needs to hurry up. I don't want to pander. How's the chat doing today? There's a delay, so we'll see if I even get a response. Oh my god. There's 15 of them per package. Who's eating 15 of these? They go stale the second fucking air hits them. Oh, there's a 10 pack too. There's a 15 and a 10 pack. Post cereal. Disgusting.
Okay. I have returned. How do you enjoy this?
Yeah, I have bitched about them the whole time you were gone. I fucking hate Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles flavored marshmallow peeps. Yum yum. But yeah, I've been chugging down water all day, so my bad.
I will take bran cereal over Fruity Pebbles.
Really?
Fruity Pebbles are ass.
Yeah, I concur. They taste like wax. I don't know why, but they taste like wax. I like Cocoa Pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles I can rock all day.
Yeah, I'll eat the Cocoa Pebbles. I like the Cocoa Pebbles.
But Fruity Pebbles, no. If they did Cocoa Pebbles flavored marshmallow peeps, yes or no?
Maybe.
Peeps are a lot of fucking sugar.
Fruity Pebbles taste like someone tried to describe what fruit tastes like to someone else.
Fruity Pebbles taste like candle wax that's supposed to be tasting like a fruit, and then it's like guessing what fruit it is all at once.
It's eating the wax fruit off of your grandmother's table.
Yes! But dope. Alright, getting back into the good stuff. Nerds Juicy Gummy Clusters are going to be more of an every... Yeah, because they're filled with little juicy gummies.
Wow, I missed these.
Yeah, they are going to be coming back for the springtime punch.
Yeah,
During
why is this all Easter stuff?
Oh,
That's
well,
weird. All right.
yeah. I mean, they're going to be coming back, so I'm not mad. But during Christmas, I believe the Blizzard Punch is going to be joining, and then during Valentine's Day, the Cupid Punch is going to be doing that. And then I believe this is a 7-Eleven exclusive. I'm not 100% on that, but the Cherry Lemonade Nerd Gummy Clusters are going to be coming back. Which
I feel like I never see any of these 7-Eleven exclusives at our 7-Elevens.
I did see the Rizzler Berry fucking Arizona, but yeah, every now and again I don't really see them.
Well, like the guys will message me and be like, "Hey, if you see this, try it and let me know," because they don't have 7-Eleven out there.
Oh.
And I never see the things. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like we have like 8 billion 7-Elevens and they never have any of the specialty shit.
I'll keep my eye out because I don't mind nerds. I actually don't mind eating these. It's just I can't eat a lot of
No,
them.
I like nerds.
All right. Let me see. What's the next one? I don't want to click it yet. I just want to kind of hover. Okay. In Slurpee-esque machines, I believe this is coming to ICEE, which is Circle K. I don't remember.
It's basically IC is basically anywhere it's not 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven owns Slurpee.
That's correct. I'm just trying to remember who does ICs mostly. But even still, I believe IC is doing this one, which is a Nerds Juicy Gummy Clusters Strawberry Punch, a Lemon Head Frost, and a Trolley Gummy Worm Very Berry Punch flavor, which I would mix the fuck out of all three of those and have a good fucking time. But I would probably die. Anyways. But over at the Restaurant Something or Other Expo, hang on, the National Restaurant Association show, they had one of these standing up, and they had nerds sitting off on the side. So you can add nerds to these and make it a real good treat. I would probably die though. But
that'd be kind of interesting. I would probably stick to the nerds or the lemon head one. I'm not. I mean, I like Trolley, but I don't like really go out of my way for them.
Gotcha. Time to get back into the weird. Pringles and Miller Lite make a collaboration to make beer cheeseburger and beer braised steak flavored Pringles.
I can already tell you they smell like ass.
Yeah. I love beer cheese. Beer cheese is one of those very few things where I'm like, it works.
No, yeah. I'll get a beer chease, but this is ass. I can tell you this is ass.
This is probably gonna be ass. I wouldn't mind trying it if it is like on a $4 for $5 or $3 for $4 sale, but I don't think I would pay the $2.49 I keep seeing all over the place as a stock price. But it will be arriving in June 4th, I believe I have on my list. Yeah, June 4th on my list. Mostly it's going to probably be sold at Walmart's because Walmart has a lot of stocking where they can just kind of nudge everything over.
Because the average Walmart customer is definitely the
ones who
target audience for this.
Yeah. Let's get even more weird. Oh, wait, no. Shit. That's not the one I had. Oh, okay. The next one's the weird one. Okay, going back to good, I guess. DQ is going to be having a dipped cone at their locations for $1 through May 31st. From now until May 31st, if you have the app, you can hop onto it and get you a $1 cone with two new flavors.
The DQ by my house no longer sells regular food. They only sell ice cream.
Well, that's meant well.
I mean, I don't go there for regular food, but it caught me off guard.
Yeah. But have you tried any of their cherry dipped stuff?
Yeah, I've done a cherry dip cone before. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. Their chocolate dip cone, good. But then their two new flavors is mint crunchin' cookie dipped cone, which seems to be grasshopper, or if you're cool, thin mint. And a cinnamon toast crunch dipped cone, which I would probably demolish in 0.5 seconds. I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I haven't eaten it in a long time. Oh. Now let's get into the thing that made me physically recoil, and I'm going to mix up a little bit of a lemonade drink for myself while you cringe.
What the fuck? Crystal Farms Dairy Co. Seasoned collection dill pickle Monterey Jack cheese with dill seasoning. Cheese that's delicious. No artificial flavors or colors. Good source of protein in my ass.
All Monterey cheeses. I mean, most cheeses are good for protein, but I feel like there's a market for this. I feel like if you're having.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, you don't like pickles.
I loathe pickles.
But even I, someone who likes pickles, I'm put off by this. This is weird.
So, I kind of want to play devil's advocate for just 2 seconds. A chicken sandwich, you would often throw pickles on them, right?
Yeah.
Would you put cheese on a chicken sandwich? Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you take a dill-seasoned Monterey Jack cheese with a little bit of that nice Monterey Jack kick and put it on a chicken sandwich? It's one of those things of, I would actually be curious to try it if I liked dill pickles. Just because, melt a little bit on there, take it a look. But no, when I first saw it, I recoiled hard. Badoop.
Yeah, that one's going to be a pass for me.
Another weird one, but this one I'll talk about while you I don't know if you're going to recoil, but apparently they're very delicious. I have heard through the comments section that they actually
Yeah.
Bush's Best Baked Beans has 3 new flavors, one of Rocket Pop, one of Apple Pie, and you guessed it, Dill Pickle. But
all 3 of these sound ass.
But apparently, the Apple Pie one tastes really good with a small T-bone steak. And I'm like, I don't know. But people are saying the Rocket Pop one is pretty adequate, like down the middle of the line. And the dill pickle.
Oh, great! That makes it even worse because I'm the weird guy here. I don't like Rocket Pops or Bomb Pops.
I like Bomb Pops, but the dill pickle flavored ones seem to be the least favorite of the 3 down the line. But they say it's fine. It's a pretty good dill pickle flavor. But yeah, no. The Bomb Pop one does interest me. I just I don't eat beans. Hurts my stomach. But
no, it's because you don't get enough fiber in your diet, and your body's rejecting the fiber right into it.
Maybe. Heading back into the weird, but I would try it. Cinnabon bakery inspired 100% uncured bacon jerky, dusted with their signature Macara cinnamon like powder. I want to try it. Not gonna lie.
The problem is it's gonna be like $20 a bag.
Oh yeah. So for those who don't have Cinnabon in their area, Cinnabon is like cinnamon rolls that are super ritzy for no fucking reason because they outsource their cinnamon to, I believe it's India. I don't know why they do it, but they're fucking damn good. And I could kill a whole 12-pack of the ones from Pizza Hut. And I did so once, and I got sick. But
I mean, as one would.
But I would probably try out this bacon jerky. I would try it out because I have heard of.
Yeah, I've had some pretty good bacon jerkies. Like they're not bad, but they're not cheap.
Yeah. Hopefully, we're in the new age where jerky is going to slowly be the push in the near future, and they'll lower.
Dude, have you seen gas prices? There's no way anything's going down in price.
$4.92 down in the corner. I saw. Badoop. Last thing on the Snacks and Sweets Expo, or Sweets and Snacks Expo, 3 new peanut butter spreads brought to us by Mars Candy. First one is Snickers, where it's peanut butter with little Snicker bits in it. Twix, a cookie butter spread that has little Twix pieces in it. And lastly, a M&M's Minis spread that just has little M&M's Minis in it.
Worry about the shelf life of these because of the bits of candy bar.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably...
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably a month, which that's fair, I guess. Plus the oils from the peanut butter. I don't know. But I would like to try all of them, if only once. Heading over to the Walmart side of things, they have cake sandwiches. And thank you, Snack Later, for showing off the vanilla and strawberry one that kind of looks like a Japanese style sandwich that they would have. And I would like to try one of these. Next time I head up Walmart, I would probably grab one of these if I can, because they look pretty dang good. Heading over to Dollar Tree. I haven't been in a Dollar Tree in a very long while, but zero sugar Dole Whip water additive sticks. Pineapple, mango, and berry.
Okay.
Dole Whip sticks.
Like a Crystal Light, but
like Crystal Light,
Dole Whip?
But Dole Whip flavored in pineapple, mango, and berry. And it comes with a little added bonus, which kind of stunned me. It has vitamin C and zinc for immunity boosting. I mean, I'm actually kind of curious because it's at a Dollar Tree, so it's probably like $1.25 to get it. If I happen to hop into one, I'll see if I can find one of these. And lastly on the docket, Hot Pockets. We did talk about the gooey apple pie version that's going to be coming out for their snack breaks line, and now we have the whole line in front of us that is going to be popping up in July. Starting with the cheesy stuffed pretzel, I would probably demolish one of those. A melty nacho flavor beef, guess what? I'm gonna munch that shit out. An ultimate cheddar, I would munch that out, but probably shit my whole ass. And spicy jalapeno popper. Jalapenos. I don't know. I'd probably eat it, but I wouldn't be happy. Would you eat any of these? Because I know you're.
I don't like Hot Pockets.
I was about to say I know your relationship with Hot Pockets, but did any of
them?
So
like that's where I run into the problem is that I just really don't like Hot Pockets, so I don't know that I would enjoy these.
Okay, but you don't see any that kind of catches your interest a little.
Like the jalapeno, the stuffed pretzel, and the apple would be the ones I would go for if Hot Pockets didn't bother me.
Fair enough.
The nacho beef I feel like would be gross, and the ultimate cheddar I feel like would just be a disgusting goo mess.
I like disgusting goo messes.
Yeah, but when it explodes all over your microwave.
Fair. That is a good point. But yeah, I would.
Or if you're crazy enough to put one of these in your toaster and it leaks out the bottom.
No. But I would love to try the cheesy stuffed pretzel. As mentioned, this is going to be popping up in stores nationwide in July, and I might actually try one of these. $1.38 on the docket, and that's all I got.
That's all I got.
And everything looks fine. I'm looking at the wavelength. I heard everybody said they heard you, so thank you everybody for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe wherever you can. Remember to check the links down in the description for a good old Humble Bundle. Get some games inexpensive while also helping out a charity or some books. And they recently added a whole bunch more 5e little minifigures. Remember to check out Zenny. They are having still their Memorial Day sale. So if you want to grab some really nice looking specs while also having prescription lenses placed into them, they are holding a deal on that. And also, I believe it is $45 to get you free shipping. And it's pretty dang quick. I got the free shipping thinking it was going to be a week. It said it was going to be a week. It was here in 3 days. Dang fine service.
Because their delivery drivers can actually see.
Fair enough. I mean, I think it was USPS that dropped it off, but even still.
Oh.
Check out good old Hero Forge. I did not look at their new stuff, but if it's anything to go off of, be prepared for more animal heads to be placed onto humanoid bodies.
All the animals, all the heads.
All
Wait.
the, I mean, there is a lot of anthropomorphic individuals on Hero Forge. They also, of course, as mentioned, have their silver and bronze styled of etchings, so you can get your characters immortalized in some really nice metals. Uh, ba 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 ba. Check out Quincy on his threads. Check me out on my Twitter and my new Instagram, where I'm posting nothing but really dark memes. I may stream in the near future for double O Seven First Light, or maybe a little bit more Forza. Thank you, Quincy, for hopping in on that stream, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That is everything. Oh yeah, check out the Discord. I'll hop into the Discord if you are listening. The link's down in the description. Hop on in and chat with us. I'm starting to get a little lonely over there.
We don't bite.
Hard. At the end of days, at the end of weeks, at the end of months, at the end of years, please love one another. It is certainly free to do. Good night, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
My stomach hurt.